Welcome to your first major project introduction for English 104. For your first project, you're going to look at a controversial topic of your choosing with my approval. After researching multiple perspectives on that topic, you'll write a script showing a conversation between people with differing perspectives. You can choose a topic as serious or as frivolous as you'd like. Something like the death penalty, abortion, or gun control works just as well as pineapple on pizza, daylight savings time, or Coke versus Pepsi. You can see a list of suggested topics on the assignment sheet. I've only ever had to deny one topic before, so don't write about forcing lobotomies on a certain portion of the population, and chances are we'll be pretty good. If you know that your feelings are too strong about a certain topic, you may consider picking something else. You need to be able to authentically and appropriately explain each of the perspectives you include, and these explanations need to be research-based. I typically recommend for folks that this is a really great opportunity to learn about something new. If there's a topic that you don't have a strong opinion on and you would like to maybe form an opinion, this can be a place to read and to learn and to get exposed to different perspectives. It should be noted that in this project, you will not be expressing your opinion. You will not be making an argument for one perspective over the other. This is a balanced discussion, and we're not looking to be persuasive. We're just looking to present what the different perspectives are. We want to work on a project like this because academic discourse thrives in disagreement, and research grows oftentimes from not agreeing with somebody else. As such, we're getting into how academic discourse functions with a project like this. And by writing out a script, it also helps us think about how we might have a healthy, productive conversation with someone that we disagree with. Because this class builds on what you learned from English 103 or its equivalent, we want to make sure that we're considering the rhetorical aspects of this project too. As such, you have an audience that you're writing to. So for this project, you're writing to people who don't know about the topic you're writing about. With that audience in mind, you should consider what terms might need to be explained or what you need to include to give them a balanced, authentic understanding of each side of the topic. Your project is due no later than Sunday, February 1st at 11:59 p.m. I'll give you weekly writing guidance in Canvas in order to develop your project, but there's a general overview on the assignment sheet that you might follow. You could consider registering for a Writing Center session for planning, accountability, or feedback. Any of these types of appointments would qualify for the peer review assignment in this unit. The assignment sheet is posted under course documents for week 1 in the week 1 module. When you scroll to the second to last page of the assignment sheet, you can see the list of requirements that I'll use to grade your project after its submission. There are 3 elements that you'll need: a script, a works cited, and a rhetorical rationale. Now, for the script, you'll need to include at least 2 quotes and have it be the equivalent of 750 to 1,000 words. There's a chart on the last page showing various options that you might consider. You can film a video, record a podcast, write a children's book, or something else. If you choose to do something other than just a plain written script, you are expected to include any necessary accessibility measures. For a video, you'd need captions. For a podcast, you'd need a transcript. For something with images, you'd need alt text. For the second element of the project, the works cited, you need to have at least 4 sources cited in a standard citation style. This could be MLA, APA, or Chicago style. I encourage you to use the style that's standard for your field of study. So if you're not sure what that is, Google is free. You can also ask a professor from your discipline. Your citations do not contribute to the 750 to 1,000 word minimum. The rhetorical rationale is the third required element, and within that, you're expected to write 500 words and answer all of the questions listed on the assignment sheet. That 500 words is separate from the 750 to 1,000 for the script. If you have trouble reaching the word minimum with just the questions listed on the assignment sheet, I'll post a document in the coming weeks with some additional prompts to help you along. Writing this should be the last step in completing the project, since you're explaining the choices that you made in creating the project. If you accomplish all of the requirements listed on the assignment sheet, your project will be marked as complete. If you miss one or more requirements, it will be marked as incomplete. You will have 1 week to revise and resubmit if your project is incomplete. This is a project that you can use your one-time 1-week extension on too. If you'd like to use it, send me an email before the due date and let me know. If you have any questions, let me know.